In this championship bout, the action heats up. A massive shot lands and Olivia goes down. She's out. That's it. The fight is over here at the conference center. Olivia lies motionless, unable to continue. One punch ended it all. No need for the count. What a knockout. The crowd is on fire. A brutal left hand lands, and once again, the towel could have been thrown. This is pure power. History is made with a crushing right hand. Careful now. A solid left drops Areli hard. She's down and out. The fight is stopped. Just when it seemed the title might be in danger, it's all over in seconds. The battle continues, moving to the right. Anna is caught and sent to the canvas with a tremendous right hand. Only 10 seconds were needed for a spectacular finish. The diva swarms with aggression, forcing the referee to step in. A brilliant first-round TKO victory. Ending the round, a thunderous right hand shakes Relona. She's knocked out on her feet, but the referee lets it go on. A brutal exchange follows, and finally, it stopped. The crowd reacts to a devastating finish. Bombs landed. The fight is done. In Brooklyn, the dream of becoming a champion is realized. A perfectly timed right hand, followed by a crushing left, seals the win. Serrano ends it in dramatic fashion. No doubt, the reign is over. Look at the feints. The left hand sets it up, and the devastating right hand lands clean. A change of strategy pays off with powerful combinations that end the fight. In the final seconds, heavy shots land again. Lengos goes down, tries to rise, but it's too much. The referee steps in, fight over. Angelica pushes forward, trapping her opponent against the ropes. A series of clean shots land to the head. The corner calls for more bodywork, but she finishes with a decisive knockout blow. The crowd erupts. In Korea, a sharp 1-2 combination drops Shin Hee-won hard. The punches were precise, and the finish came quickly. Ramirez overwhelms Alderete with non-stop pressure. In the final exchange, Alderete collapses, and the referee shows mercy, waving it off. Carla steps in with sharp shots, breaking down her opponent until blood flows. Finally, it's over. A dominant victory for the South American champion. The arena is electric tonight. Fans fill every seat, anticipation running high for a night of championship boxing. The lights dim, the spotlight hits the ring, and the first fighters are introduced. Everyone knows something special is about to happen. The opening bell rings. Both fighters come out sharp, testing each other's range with jabs, circling, looking for early openings. And then boom, a massive shot connects, and Olivia goes down hard. The crowd gasps. She is flat on the canvas, motionless. The referee doesn't even bother starting the count. That's it. It's over. One single punch ended the fight in shocking fashion at the conference center. Fans leaped to their feet, applauding in disbelief. Olivia tried to fight back earlier, but when that huge right hand landed, the bout was finished instantly. No comeback, no second chance. The commentators can barely believe what they've seen. What a knockout! That was incredible power. One of them shouts over the noise. The replay shows it clearly, a crushing left hook followed by a devastating right hand. The towel could have been thrown earlier, but it didn't matter. Olivia was out cold. The night continues, and history is about to be made. Another fight begins, this time with even higher stakes. Both women trade heavy shots, refusing to back down. The challenger throws a dangerous left hand, but the champion answers back with a brutal right. Suddenly, Areli, the challenger, is caught flush. She drops awkwardly, her body collapsing in a heap. She tries to rise but can't find her balance. The referee waves his arms. It's over. The arena explodes as the champion retains the belt. Just moments before, commentators were saying this could be the toughest test yet. And then in seconds, it was finished by one crushing punch. The crowd can feel the intensity growing. Every fight tonight carries the weight of dreams, titles, and legacies. Another bout begins. Anna is moving well, slipping shots, circling to her right. But suddenly, she's caught clean by a tremendous right hand. She crashes to the canvas. The referee begins the count, but it's clear she's badly hurt. The clock ticks down, Only 10 seconds into the round, and it might already be over. Anna struggles but cannot recover. The fight is stopped. The winner, Diva, celebrates wildly. She came out aggressive from the very first bell, swarming her opponent with relentless combinations. The referee had no choice but to intervene, awarding Diva a brilliant first-round TKO victory. Fans applaud loudly, recognizing the skill and fire she displayed. The night rolls on. Another explosive bout unfolds. As the round nears its end, a booming right hand lands flush on Relona. She's rocked, nearly out on her feet. The referee hesitates, allowing the action to continue. The opponent seizes the chance, unleashing a brutal series of punches. Finally, the referee steps in, but maybe a little late. The fight is stopped, and the arena reacts with both cheers and gasps. On replay, it's clear, Relona took too much punishment. This was a knockout standing up, a rare and dramatic finish. Then comes Serrano, the pride of Brooklyn, fighting in front of her people. For her, this is more than just another match. It's the dream of a lifetime. She always wanted to fight and win in New York. And tonight, she delivers. Early on, she times her opponent perfectly. A crisp right hand lands, followed by a crushing left. The challenger staggers backward, unable to recover. Serrano smells blood and unleashes a storm. The referee jumps in. It's over. Serrano wins, and the crowd goes wild. No question, the commentator yells. That's it. Serrano ends it with power and precision. The arena shakes with chants of her name. Serrano lifts her gloves to the sky, tears in her eyes, as her family celebrates ringside. The night doesn't slow down. Fight after fight brings more action. In one match, a clever feint with the left hand sets up a devastating right hook. The shot lands clean, flooring the opponent. The strategy shift was brilliant. After testing with jabs, the fighter realized the right hand was the key, and it ended the fight spectacularly. The crowd has barely caught its breath when another fight begins. In the closing seconds of the round, Langos takes heavy punishment. He's dropped hard, struggles to rise, but the referee sees enough. The fight is waved off. Fans applaud the brave effort, but there was no doubt. The winner's power was overwhelming. Next up is Angelica, a fierce competitor with relentless pressure. She cuts off the ring, forcing her opponent back into the ropes. Then she lets her hands go. 4 clean shots land to the head in quick succession. The corner yells instructions, urging body shots, but Angelica keeps her attack upstairs. A brutal left hook lands, and the fight is essentially finished. The opponent crumbles, and the referee ends it. The crowd roars in approval. In another international clash, Shin Hee-won steps into the ring. Early in the fight, she gets caught by a sharp 1-2 combination. A stiff jab followed by a cracking right hand sends her crashing backward. She tries to beat the count, but her legs are gone. The referee waves it off. The Korean fans in attendance watch in stunned silence. The replay shows just how clean the punches landed. Perfect accuracy, perfect timing. And then comes Ramirez versus Alderete, a war from the start. Ramirez comes forward like a machine, throwing combinations without pause. Alderete tries to defend, but the shots keep landing. In the final moments, Ramirez traps her against the ropes, unloading a flurry of punches. Alderete crumbles. The referee sees enough and stops the fight, saving her from further punishment. Ramirez raises her arms in victory. The crowd cheers, knowing they've just witnessed a dominant performance. Later, Carla steps into the spotlight. Sharp, focused, she breaks her opponent down piece by piece. A right hand lands perfectly on the nose, opening up blood. The pressure builds, punch after punch, until finally the referee has no choice but to end it. Carla wins in the 3rd round, cementing her place as South American champion. Fight after fight, the night delivers unforgettable knockouts, devastating power, and incredible heart. The commentators can hardly keep up. This is one of the greatest nights of boxing we've ever seen. They shout as replays show knockout after knockout. The final bout of the evening caps it all off. Both fighters trade evenly early on, but then comes the moment. A perfectly timed straight left lands like lightning. The opponent staggers. Another overhand left follows, sealing the deal. The referee jumps in, waving it off. The crowd leaps to its feet one last time, celebrating another highlight reel finish. It has been a night of champions, of dreams realized, of fighters showing courage and resilience. Some left with victory and glory, others with heartbreak and defeat. But every single match delivered drama, intensity, and moments fans will never forget. As the lights dim and the crowd files out of the arena, the buzz of conversation is everywhere. Fans debate which knockout was the best, which fighter showed the most heart, and which performance will be remembered for years. For everyone who witnessed it, this championship night of boxing was more than just a sporting event. It was history.